I actually used to come here when I was a little kid all the time. My grandpa used to bring me here. I used to have a bunch of like shirts with dogs on them. That was like kind of my uniform when I was a kid. And my family would give me a bunch of like gifts related to dogs. Like I had this big book of like all the different dog breeds and what they all like to do and different stuff like that. And so it's definitely been like a natural progression in my life to end up working somewhere where I'm around animals. My name is Chelsea Alsinock. I am the brand manager at the San Antonio Humane Society. As brand manager, I do a lot of work with our social media, website, all of our media relations and stuff like that, graphic design, just different things like that, all to help our pets get promoted and get adopted at the shelter. My goal is to make sure that all of our materials that go out to the public align with our brand standards and that we do as much as we can to help pets get adopted. That's obviously our main goal here, is to get all of our pets loving homes. So we love to come up with fun ideas to promote them. We'll take them out places just to get more exposure and different stuff like that. So that's pretty much our main goal. I would say some of my favorite projects are our yearly El Rey Fido t-shirts. So we do a really cool competition every year. It's one of our biggest fundraisers called El Rey Fido, and it's a big fiesta event. So a few years ago, I decided to start hand drawing our shirts and kind of just revamping the design. And the first time that I did that, they all like sold out. They were a big hit, and so I really enjoyed doing those every year. So I've done those for I think the past 3 years now. I feel like just getting out and spending time with the pets here really helps motivate me for everything in my job, really, because we get really attached to all of our pets here, and just seeing them be here for a long time and stuff like that, it really breaks your heart. There have been a lot of animals that I get really attached to. I would say one that was more recent, her name was Penny, and she was brought to us from San Antonio Animal Care Services a few years ago, and she was with us for almost 500 days before she finally got adopted. So everybody here loved her. She loved to play. She loved to go in the pool. She was a big fan of fetch. But she had restrictions, so she couldn't go to a house with other dogs. And she was just super high energy. So it was kind of hard for us to find a really, like, the perfect home for her. But eventually she did find the perfect home, and we get updates from her adopters pretty often. And we were excited to hear that she actually now has dog siblings. So once she got out of the shelter, she became a lot more okay with being around other dogs, and her adopters decided to get a puppy. So now she's good with other dogs and she's living her best life. I would say my favorite part is really just getting to spend the time with the animals, spending time with them, and then getting to see all of our long residents finally get adopted whenever they do. All of the employees and volunteers get very attached to all of our animals. So when we've had a dog or cat that's been with us for, you know, a few hundred days or whatever it might be, everybody kind of comes out when they get adopted. They'll announce over the walkie when they're going home, and everybody comes out and gets to take a picture with them and talk to the adopter and everything. It's really, really sweet. I really did not know that a career like this existed when I was younger. I've definitely always had a passion for animals and helping animals, but I didn't know that it was an option to do what I do with animals. So whenever I found this job, I was super excited to see it because it aligned with what I wanted to do with my career, and also happened to be with animals. So it was just really perfect, and I've definitely talked to a lot of people who really had no idea that it was a career, like working kind of in social media, graphic design, creative stuff, but in an animal shelter. So it's definitely been a really perfect fit for me.